Ladies, are you interested in purchasing a weapon but a little intimidated with the process? In this video, I'm going to walk you through some of the things that help me feel a little bit more at ease. First, we're going to go over safety, and then we'll talk about some drills you can incorporate into your routine so that you feel more comfortable with the weapon in hand. But first, a quick story. I was coming home from the range, cleaning my weapons, and a friend came over and they wanted to show me their new shotgun. There was a handful of times that the individual flagged me, meaning they pointed the weapon in my direction. I knew it was empty, I had seen it was empty, but I still don't know for sure without seeing the weapon myself up close and personal. So it made me a little nervous, maybe a little hesitant. And so one of the rules in terms of safety is never point something that you do not intend to shoot. So you never want to flag someone, meaning if I'm having my rifle and I'm pointing directly at you, you want to avoid that at all costs. This is something you should consider when you go to the range. You want to avoid going with people that maybe don't follow the rules. They post a lot of nonsense. They don't really care about the rules. They think they're a rule breaker. It is very important, and gun safety is very important. So if you're in the Vegas area and want to learn how to shoot or get some range time, highly recommend the Range 702. Chris is one of the owners, very respectful, very likable, and they have a lot of instructors there. I've visited myself and highly recommend that place if you come to Vegas and you want to get some range time. Another safety rule is keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot. And I think anytime I watch a movie or I see videos or pictures on social media and I see a finger on the trigger, kind of makes me cringe because I'm like, no, you got to keep the finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot. And I kind of laugh about it because, again, when I watch movies, I love the John Wick series and I love seeing them do their thing in the scene, but I've also learned, again, you are not going to have your finger on that trigger until you're ready to shoot. So while you want to keep your finger off the trigger, that doesn't mean you want to keep the finger off your DMs. Meaning you reach out to someone that you might know or have a connection through social media. Paige from some chick who shoots, or Amy Langdon from Langdon Tactical might be individuals you might reach out to. You can also reach out to me or other individuals in the shooting firearms realm. That is something that I feel is super informative because you can connect with someone that maybe already has experience and they can recommend a range or a shooting facility that you can go check out in your local area. Another safety rule is always treat a weapon as if it was loaded. Whether it's a pistol, rifle, shotgun, whatever you approach, you always are going to have respect for that weapon. Ladies, never once has a gun walked out and shot someone. As long as we are responsible and abide by these safety rules, we will be safe. The final safety rule is be aware of your surroundings and also what's behind your target. In Las Vegas, there's a lot of coyotes. We actually have seen mountain lions down here. And if I'm out walking my dog, Entropy, and I see coyote and I miss that shot, what happens if I hit a kid that was in a stroller that I didn't see? What if a car was driving by that I didn't account for? You have to always be aware of your surroundings, not only next to your target, but behind your target. So those are the 4 safety rules we just covered. Now we're gonna move along to the pistol in terms of dry fire drills. Yesterday I talked about in my video about the Rose SIG 365, and when you purchase it, you get some classes or some online drills you can get from Lena. Hopefully make you feel a little more comfortable until you get to the range. These are some of the dry fire drills that I've incorporated into my training the past 2 years, and they've helped me feel way more comfortable at home and when I go to the range. Now we're gonna go over some dry fire drills. I wanna give a huge shout out to Lena Michalik. These are some of the drills that she shared with me when I was starting my firearms process and learning how to do dry fire drills. So the first one we're gonna go over, we'll be getting a towel and some sort of bench or table that you can put the towel on top of. Cool. So we have my makeshift table right here, and then we have a towel on top. This is going to be used for changing out your magazine. So these are the magazines. So we're first going to start with the pistol and the grip specifically. So I'm going to take the web of my hand, finger and thumb, and we're going to put it as high as we can here on the back part of the pistol. I'm going to have my my trigger finger extended along the frame here, and I'm going to take my bottom 3 fingers, I'm going to wrap it around the base of the pistol grip here. And as I rotate around, we have the fingers here wrapped all the way around, and I want to have my thumb pointing down range towards the end of the pistol. My opposite hand is going to come up. I'm going to wrap my fingers around the fingers here, and I personally like to take my first finger over the trigger guard here. It allows me to help hold on to the pistol, also helps with the recoil. Now, again, this is something I learned from Lena. There's lots of different theories and approaches out there. I personally like this. Other theories out there or approaches are to take that first finger and wrap it underneath the fingers here, but both thumbs should be pointing down versus up. So I've talked about this before, but I have lady hands. My hand size, my finger length is a little bit different, so instruction from men to women may be different. Also, my right thumb is shorter, so it's hard for me to grab right here, so I actually have to adjust my hand and thumb for that. So again, this is for myself and what I like. There's lots of different approaches out there. Next, one of the first drills we're going to talk about is be loading the magazine into the pistol. Now, if I rack or clear the pistol. I pulled it back. It is now empty. I just want to pull the rack here. I'm going to pull it back, let it slide forward. From here, this is where we're going to insert the magazine into the pistol. So one of the drills that I really liked from Lena was that as I have my hand, my grip, and I bring the pistol into my torso, I'm going to punch out right to my target, lining up my face. As I bring the pistol back to my face, you're actually going to rotate the pistol, bring the grip right in front of your eyes. The reason for this is it allows you to see the mag well here. One of the tips that Lena gave me that I really loved, you take a little bit of tape, some sort of like painter tape, create a little space here, so when you see that painter tape, that's exactly where you want to insert the magazine. So as I have my pistol up here, I rotate, I see this blue tape, I know that's exactly what I want the magazine to go. So as I have my pistol in my right hand, left hand if you're left-handed, I'm going to grab my magazine. We're going to switch real quick so you guys can see. You want the magazine so the round, the bullet would be facing out towards the end, obviously. You can look at the base of the magazine and you might see an icon. This one says SIG. I like to make sure that when I have them in my whole kit, which that's a whole nother video, we'll stay tuned for that. When I pull them out of my kit, I'm going to have them set up so that my finger is along this side of the magazine. And then as I go to enter it into the mag well, I'm able to have it right in front of my face. And as I slide the magazine to the mag well, my finger will come up and I'll finish pushing that mag with my palm. Now, again, like I said, I have a short thumb, so I can't grab or adjust it with my thumb. So I'll use my left hand, my left thumb, to come press the button. So the drill would be as I come to change the magazine, I bring my pistol back to my face, left thumb touches the release, and that magazine comes out. From there, I would pick up the other magazine, or the same magazine, same thing, bring that magazine up into my face, slide it in, re-grab, re-grip, and then punch out to my target. I recommend starting nice and slow. Don't worry about speed. I know when I was first starting, I was like, I have to go fast. I see people going fast. Start slow. Practice lots of repetitions at a nice, easy pace. Then as you get more comfortable, you can increase that speed. The more you practice, the more you feel with the pistol, the magazine that changes, the better you'll feel. It will not happen overnight. It will take time, but as you go through the mistakes and you learn from your mistakes, you'll feel better and you'll perform better. Hey, so I gotta go. I got casinos I gotta go to. If you guys found this video beneficial and it gave you some peace of mind, please do me a huge favor and share with all the women that you know. If you're still on the fence, I highly recommend going to a local gun store and working with different pistols and rifles so you feel comfortable with that firearm in your hands. And remember, please feel free to reach out to myself or other individuals out there. We're all there to help support you in your journey. This is the Vegas nobody knows about. So since we decided to bug out, this is the direction we'll be heading, going towards Mount Charleston, and then we'll head towards Utah. When we do our bug out, we want to avoid kind of the urban areas, so we're going to stay on the outskirts of Las Vegas. So we're first going to head kind of out towards Mount Charleston, then we'll cut across and head northeast to Utah.